Well, an exceptionally powerful account with the likes of a fully booked Nekmothar in a stun set with stun masteries, by the way. What is up, guys? This is Corbin. Oi. This is not what we want to see, man. Welcome to another account takeover video on the account of Mr. Yagoon, where we're going to be rebuilding a whole bunch of champions, just giving Mithrala some items, in some cases, and kind of covering just some general solid build rules for a bunch of different champion types inside of Raid, right? From your direct damage dealers, to your debuffers, to your speed boosters and 10-meter boosters. Then we're going to be refining the Demon Lord Clan Boss team a little bit, and trying to beat the best damage this account has ever done to Brutal Difficulty Hydra, as well as improving on the Demon Lord Clan Boss damage as well. The most damage you've ever done into Hydra is 19 million from one key into Brutal. With this account, we're capable of a lot more than that, man. Believe you me. Not to get overconfident with myself, but let's go ahead and rebuild some champions and then see the effects of those rebuilds. It's gonna be great. Before we get started, man, if you're looking to create a new Raid Shadow Legends account, man, do that immediately by clicking on the beginner link. It's down below this video at the top of the description box, man. Click on that link and use that link to create a new Raid account, man. You're gonna get all the free champions that you see on screen right now. It is the best beginner promo link going. It's gonna get you off to a double legendary start as long as you use beginner code Desert Queen on day 1 of your new Raid account as well. So soon as you arrive in the Bastion on your new account, man, you get Basilios Varanus in your inbox. Input beginner code Desert Queen to get to Hanorach as well. And the 3 free epic champions, well, they'll just show up on your account as you level up your account as well, man. So make sure to get that done. So first things first, man, the Thorlin Foulbeard, whose build I honestly don't mind that much. Masteries are built out acceptably. Don't mind these. He's even got himself the Catskills Relic, which is saucy as hell to see. Good crit damage relic. Of any variety is going to be good on your direct damage dealers like Thorlin. Your stat priority on an AoE nuker and just direct damage dealer like a Thorlin Foulbeard is going to be getting 100% crit rate. That's like priority number 1. Then as much crit damage as you can possibly stack. Then attack percentage, because he's an attack-based champion. And then you can go into some speed. It's fine for your nukers to be like the slowest champions on your account, but at the same time, if you've got like 120 speed nukers on your account, that's not great, you know, like they have to be able to actually move. And so for me, I'd aim for like a minimum speed of like 165 on even like the slowest nukers on your account, you know, 165 at like a bare minimum. Ideally like 170 plus or something for your damage dealers if you can. Now, honestly, the Tholin's build is not that bad. It's not that bad, right? He's very close to 100% crit rate, which is great. His crit damage is lovely as well. His speed is quite solid. My only contention with the Tholin is that, and this is just another good ground rule to bear in mind, if the best damage dealer on your account, and make no mistake, it's the Tholin on this account, right? The best damage you've got on your account, fully booked up, fully built in every other way. He's got himself a 5-star soul. He's got the best relic, which is great. He's ready to pop off. The best damage dealer needs the best gear on your account, okay? Commit the best gear to the best champions on your account. That's just a ground rule to sort of keep in mind. Now, honestly, some of this instinct gear is great, but I do have a build sort of mapped out in the Tholin that I built out a little bit earlier on before I started recording on this account. And so I'm switching some gear pieces around and I'm pulling a couple of pieces off of a Cold Heart, right? Because the gears, it's just too good for Cold Heart, man. We can't have Cold Heart running around in... These boots are insane, right? I'm just going to say it for what it is. These boots are mental, right? 6-star speed boots. Sadly, the pink star went into flat attack, which is a bit gnarly, but double crit rate roll, HP percent, attack percent. Like, these are too good to have. Like, Cold Heart's a great champion. She ain't Tholin, right? We got to get the best gear in the account on the best nuker, and that is the Tholin, right? So, his crit damage, basically all of his basic stats, HP, attack, and defense are all just going to get a little bit of a nudge, all going to go up a little bit after this rebuild, as well as gaining about 30% crit damage and 1% crit rate. So he's on perfect 100 now. So it's great. It's like perfect little rebuild. The Tholin is ready to bounce, man. He's ready to absolutely pop off. Also, another quick ground rule is that when you're in the super early game of your account, I don't give a damn if you got your champions equipped in like a mix of offense, defense, and a random days piece of gear, right? As long as the stats on this gear is good, like the stats are more important than the sets when you're in the early game. You're just not going to have access to, for example, you know, like while Savage set is great for your damage dealers and great for your nukers, Ignore Defense is a great effect. The likelihood that you've actually got 4 good pieces of Savage gear to put on a nuker if your account is like 2 months old, it's nil, okay? It's never ever gonna happen. And so in the super early game, when your options are limited, okay, forget about sets, but I will, wait a minute. Why is the Tholin in 3 pieces of crit damage gear? Oh, I done goofed. What a fantastic start to the video, everybody. Okay. It's fine. We saved it, man. We rescued it. Okay, so the Coldheart can have a shield back now. So we're a little bit over crit rate now, but that's fine. We're gaining even more crit damage now. 383%. Woo! Stonks, man. Oh, okay. This is actually the new Tholen build. Forget about the one that I made before. We'll just pretend that didn't happen, right? We'll cut that out and edit, man. It'll be fine. Worth noting as well, by the way, that some of your attack-based champions, like Michelangelo, are a little bit of like a hybrid between damage dealer and nuker, right? Mikey brings very, very important buffs to the table with decreased defense, stuns, decreased attack, and leash debuffs. And so, of course, you need to build plenty of accuracy into the equation as well if you're building a damage dealer. That requires accuracy for landing those key debuffs. And the rule for that is 10 accuracy per dungeon stage that you are clearing. So for example, stage 15 Fire Knight, you need about 150 accuracy. Stage 25 dungeons, 250 accuracy. You also need about 250 accuracy to reliably land debuffs into Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord Clan Boss, and about 200 for Nightmare difficulty Demon Lord Clan Boss. Next champion we have to focus a rebuild on is going to be Nekmothar, and this could be an extensive rebuild. He's currently running at 187 speed. This is one of the best champions in Raid Shadow Legends, okay? When it comes to support champions, I mean, he brings a speed aura in all battles, increased speed boost, gets an extra 10 from this, 10 meter fill, AoE decreased speed, AoE leech debuffs. He even has an attack all enemies AoE1 that brings decreased attack, man. He's just too good. He's too good for a stun set. Stun sets are for like rare and epic champions that bring a lot of attack all enemy skills, though you want to use like faction wars and stuff like that, right? Nekmothar? Nah, man. His build is gonna look a hell of a lot more like this in the Nekmo God build, as you can see that I've called it. This is it, man. This is a gosh darn build for Nekmothar, right? For your increased speed booster champions, especially those that bring a speed aura, these need to be some of the fastest champions on your account, right? Their star priorities are going to be as follows. Accuracy if they need it for landing debuffs, which Nekmo does, right? You've got to bring enough accuracy to do the job. Then speed, as much speed as bloody possible. Then HP percent, then defense percent, on the likes of like the gloves and the chest, for example, you know. So we've been able to pull that off on the Nekmo. I'm pulling a very, very good speed chest plate off of the Vegas in order to make this build work. It is resistance main stat. I'm willing to overlook that, given that it's bloody a triple speed roll, you know. Yeah, and as you can see on the Nekmothar, we're rocking like 100 speed upgrade by switching this build around. His accuracy and his defense and his HP are all going to stay about the same. The focus is just on boosting his speed here. Some other great sets, by the way, for your support type champions are going to be Perception set. It's an absolute staple. Make sure that you're farming faction wars every single gosh darn day. It's too important to ignore. Just all good old... Actually, you can get away with using... where the hell is it? Good old Relentless set on some support champions could be quite good, especially healing support champions. Not for the likes of a Nekmothar, though. Likes of Speed set are going to be absolutely incredible. You know, speed being one of the stat priorities. Lo and behold, the speed set is going to be excellent. And Feral, like we've got equipped on the Nekmo right now, is also very, very good. You also want to pay special attention to your accessories, especially on support type champions, only because Pinpoint gear and Chronophage gear are quite accessible as far as 9-piece accessories inside of Raid Shadow Legends go. Whenever the event dungeon is open, these are farmable, you know, and so farm them. You want to get at least 2 Chronophage pieces equipped or 2 Pinpoint pieces equipped on basically every support champion you've got on your account to clock in on that 10% speed bonus from having 2 of these accessory types equipped, which you can see we've done on the Nekmo here for just a bit of extra speed here, man. And so, yeah. Now, the Nekmo's not done yet. I've got to spend a bit of extra time on him because he doesn't have a relic, which is not great. One of the best champions on the account deserves a relic. We're going to give him a journal, whereas heals and 10 increase effects apply to allies boosted by 15%. We can also go ahead and lock in just the Invigorated gem. Nice and simple. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this just a little bit as well. Maybe a lot bit, actually. How many resources do we actually have here in order to pull this off? Yeah, we've got plenty of basalt to spend. Let's take it up to at least a rank 9, which just increases the effectiveness of that 10-meter boost, as you can see right here. So, yeah, that's done. He's still not fixed up. We gotta fix up his masteries. We can't have a Nekmothar running with all of these defense masteries. he just frankly doesn't need them. We can actually just go in and get some damage out of the Necmo by building him into like War Master, which is just down below my camera right now. It is actually important as well that you do build your Necmo like this, especially going into the War Master mastery, like I mentioned. The damage that you do from this skill into stuff like Hydra does actually ramp up and do pretty significant amounts of damage whenever you attack in with your Necmo, right? And that's important because Necmo places the Leech debuff in Hydra with his A2 skill, and so he's going to be getting a lot of healing on himself from having that War Master mastery triggering and doing bunches of extra damage into enemies that are under that Leech debuff. Okay, so it is actually very, very important if you're going to be using your Necmo into Hydra, which you bloody well should be, and into Chimera as well, that he is benefiting from that. And dude, I swear, we just took this Necmo from 0 to hero. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm just going to just pat myself on the back real quick. This Necmo is now a demigod. I do also have to take a quick second just to patch up the Cold Hearts build real fast, so, you know, we'll just go ahead and get that done. Can I put her back in the original build? Nah, because the Tholin's stolen the boots. Okay, I'm just going to put her in the planned replacement build that I had for her. She's still going to be just fine in that new build. Next up, we've got the Mithrala, who's looking a little bit slow, and her defense is low as well. 2300 defense. She's quite a squishy Mithrala here. So, things with Mithrala is like, okay, she's a support type champion, but she's not a 10-meter booster. She's not a Necmothar, right? She doesn't need to be running at the speed of light, exactly. But she brings debuffs. She brings poison. She brings some hex and a lot of important buffs to the table. Increased attack, increased defense, strength and shield. Good rule of thumb is any support type champion that brings like 3 turn cooldown skills and 3 or more buffs to the table for your team, and like powerful buffs as well. Increased resistance, increased defense, increased attack, speed buffs, stuff like that. These are great candidate champions to build in protection gear. Now, we don't have enough protection gear on this account for me to put together a 9-piece protection set on the support type champions, but I gotta give this a special mention for these types of champs. 9-piece protection. Oh my god. You read this, okay? 75% chance to place a protected buff, meaning it can't be stolen or removed or whatever, and allies deal 5% more damage per each buff placed by the wearer. You probably read that and think, sounds pretty good. Pretty good. You don't understand. Until you've built it, you don't understand, okay? It's more than pretty good. It's a religious experience. It's life-changing. You might think I'm exaggerating. I am. The actual replacement build that we've got for the Mithrala is just going to look a little bit like this. I'm just switching it into a defense percent chestplate from what she was in before, which before was an accuracy chestplate, by the way. We just got to massively increase her survivability, to be honest. We're going to be using this Mithrala probably into stuff like, I don't know, hard mode ice golem. She's going to be taking big smacks, you know, hard mode ice golem, Hydra, that kind of thing. She's going to have to tank up. I'm also stealing a pretty solid ring off of the kill, which it's a shame it double rolled into attack percent, to be honest. It could have been a great defensive ring, but it's still pretty good, and it's far too good to have on a kill. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and switch this on over. She's going to get a small speed boost. Her accuracy in the end is actually going to go up from a previous build. Partially because she didn't have a banner equipped. In fact, she's only in a rank 4 banner here, but it's the best we can do. We're very limited in options when it comes to the banners that we can toss on the account. Most importantly, she's going to gain HP, she's going to gain defense. And yeah, just be an all-round solid little champ. Oh, yo, wait a minute. Oh, she also doesn't have a relic, so we're going to have to fix this up real quick. She's a decent candidate for the egg, I suppose. But then again, Mithrala massively benefits from just raw accuracy, and so maybe just a Molten Death Bell would also be fine. Yeah. It gives a little bit of flat defense as well. It's fine. It's okay. This will do. Oh my god! Oh my god! We have the Mastery Scrolls farmed for Mithrala, but we don't even have them keyed in? Oh, Goon, what are you doing? This account is extraordinary. This is like the most fun takeover I've done in a long time, by the way, man. This is great. Like, there's so much for me here. Like, there's so much for me to do here. It's just excellent. I'm having a great time doing this, man. And there you have it, man. Basically the exact same build that we were rocking on the Necmo. But yeah, she's going to do a lot more damage now. That's lovely. She's going to have a lot more stats now as well. Yeah, her final speed actually gets a little bit of a bump as well as her defense and stuff because of all the extra set bonuses we're getting. She has more accuracy now. Oh my god, dude. Again, this Mithrala is now like a raid boss, man. She might not have a soul, but you know, sorry Mithrala, I didn't mean it like that. Another champion that we have to tweak the build up is going to be the Inquisitor Shamail, who is a damage dealer type that's a little bit odd. Does he have masteries? He does, but they're not correct. Okay. That's good. That means that we can fix that. That's fine. He also doesn't have a relic. We're going to be using the Shamil in the Hydra team, and this build simply will not do. So Inquisitor Shamil is one of those sort of more niche damage dealer types, and you see this with any kind of damage dealer inside of Raid that has usually only 2 skills that they can pick between, or at least one key skill that they want to spam as much as humanly possible. And you'll also see this kind of build with HP burn activator champions and sometimes poison activator champions, and that is the reflex damage dealer build, which again we have also planned out for the Shamil right here just a little bit earlier on the account, right? Reason you want a champion like this built in reflex is you give them a 40% chance at the end of their turn, every single turn, to reduce the cooldown of a random skill by just 1 turn on that skill, right? So if you've only got 1 skill but you want to spam a lot on a damage dealer champion, candidates like this are like Ninja, Geomancer is another one. Any kind of mass HP burner champion can work just fine. Yeah, put them in reflex. Overall, the Shamil is going to gain a bit of health and a bit of defense because he's very, very low on defense here. This is way too low to be taken into Brutal Hydra. It's quite low to be taken into normal Hydra, if I'm being honest, so we definitely got to try and take care of that a little bit, which we have. His crit rate isn't quite going to be 100%, but he's going to gain a bit of crit damage. I was more interested in trying to shore up his defensive stats more than anything, so let's go ahead and slam him in this new Reflex build. As for the equipped relic, we're going to go ahead and just slam him in a Malefic Talon. A little bit of extra bonus damage here as well. And then I'm going to go in and fix his masteries, because again, Shamil is a very, very unique champion, where his A2 skill is a triple hitter. Any kind of champion that has triple hitter skills like that, generally speaking, you want to build them with the Giant Slayer mastery and not the War Master mastery. So if I just hide my camera right now, War Master is great for like single hitter nukas and your support champions to do a bit of extra damage and stuff, but Giant Slayer is excellent on champions who have like triple hitter A1 skills, is a great example. But on Shamil, he's a very, very unique champion because of his spam counterattack mechanics, and when it comes to those, just trust me, Giant Slayer results in a lot more damage, so I'm going to go ahead and rebuild these masteries real quick as well. I do also realize that I was completely ignoring accuracy in the Shamil's build as well, that we currently have going on Mr. Goon's account. That's honestly fine in this case, I think. I don't think that him landing his buff strip is a top priority actually for this Hydra team. I was more interested again in taking care of his base stats and getting that done, you know. So okay, this is what the full completed rebuild of his masteries is going to look like, as you can see just there. And so now he's into Giant Slayer. He's going to be doing a lot more damage with that A1 skill and his spam counterattacks. So yeah. Now one of the last, I haven't covered like every single role inside of Raid I guess in this video, but another role that I haven't touched on just yet is the likes of your Reviver support champions. These guys, or gals, I guess, like Rector Dreth, who bring a revive skill as well as like a whole bunch of healing. They still need to be decently fast in terms of their stat parity, but you're more looking at building them in sets like, I mean, Guardian set can be okay, I guess. But also sets like Defiant set are going to be very, very good indeed. You're looking for like slightly tankier sets. You might want to build them at like full piece perception and then a couple pieces of resilience, or maybe full piece perception, a couple of pieces of immortal. Maybe even in some extreme cases, regeneration and immortal gear can be pretty good as well. And you're just trying to build them to be that extra, just that extra bit of survivability on these guys. Because if your reviver dies, well, there's no one around to give them CPR and get them back on their feet, right? And so, you know what I'm saying? Your revivers have to be that extra little bit stocky. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm saying that so much this video. Okay. Last build that I've got to tweak real quick is going to be the Ugo's build, with the Ugo's also in reflex gear, which is interesting. Ugo's a little bit slow. 205 speed for where this account is for like in its life cycle. That's a little bit slow for the Ugo, not going to lie. Triple resistance roll I'm not enjoying on the shield either. HP defense percent. I'd rather this chestplate was HP percent, but again, it's not got any speed on it. The Ugo's just a bit slow for me. Okay, so I'm not going to spend a massive great deal of time on the Ugo's rebuild. I just kind of did this one on the fly, but I'm switching out of the reflex set, and I'm switching into just good old feral gear, way faster speed on the Ugo now, 55 speed on this Ugo with a random off-piece chronophage, which I wonder, can we get a chronophage accuracy banner on the Ugo as well? Because that's extra speed there as well. This is what I mean, man. With these accessories, they're so good for getting these extra little speed bonuses, bro. Like, because I just got a random chronophage helmet on that rolled into double speed, bit of defense, but it's a pretty good little headgear for a support champ. That means now I can just throw any chronophage accessory under the Ugo and get a bit of extra speed bonus because it's 2 pieces chronophage, you know? So ideally we can find, oh my god, I mean, it's just, this is perfect. This is glorious, man. Just 1 speed roll, isn't it? And it's incredible. Oh! Oh! Yeah, just amazing. Okay, alright, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. Lovely banner. 23. Ugo's just like the fastest champion on the account all of a sudden. Like, that's absurd. Still more than enough accuracy to do the job as well. You'll also notice as well, I'm switching the Ugo over to an HP percentage chest plate, right? I'm not max rolling this. It's fine. It's not bad, but I'm trying to boost up the Ugo's HP at the cost of defense. Why am I doing that, right? Why am I doing that? This is just like another little just random tidbit, but when you've got healer support champions, more often than not, they heal all allies by a percentage of this champion's max HP. It means that your healer champions, Rector Drath, Ugo, Doom Priest, these kinds of guys and gals, or actually all gals, the more health they have, the bigger their heal is. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's it really. I'll tell you what, because the Ugo did pay the price there with a little bit of lost defense, let's just go ahead and get the Ugo in the Gilded Dragonstone and just go ahead and crank some levels into this a bit. Just a bit of defense stat here and just shewer that up slightly. And now the moment of truth. Again, the most damage this account has ever done. These are all of the teams that Mr. Yagoon has built on his own account here that he's been kind of mucking around with, using Seeker as the provoker because we have no other better option on the account. Some of these teams don't have any block buffs champions, which is a real pain. You got to bring at least 1 block buffs champion. Like the Ugo should be a staple wherever we can fit the Ugo in. And so this right here, the team that we've seen on screen right now, is the team that I've built to use, and it's actually going to be running the Tholin as the aura lead. Why? Because if you have a Shemale in the team, oh my god, okay, via the Shemale's passive, okay, he's going to be boosting the crap out of the Tholin's 10 meter, okay? So whenever an ally receives a fear or true fear debuff, for example, anytime you even so much as sniff the Head of Torment in Hydra, you get a true fear debuff. This skill instantly removes the debuff and fills the team leader's 10 meter by 15%. Bro. We've got the Ugo for the block buffs, we've got the Seeker for the provoke, we've got heals coming in from the Ugo, a little bit of healing coming in from the Leech, from the Nekmothar, as well as shields, increased defense, all of that coming in from Mithrala. I think this team is going to have what it takes to wipe the floor with Brutal Hydra, man. 19 million damage? Get out of here, man. How funny would it be if the team just dies before it even hits like 5 million? Just goes absolutely horribly. Well, it all begins with landing the provoke from the Seeker, which is about to attack in right now. Come on, Seeker, you've got 1 job. There it is. Well done, darling. You're doing great. Okay. Even the Shemale is actually doing pretty decent damage now as well, as you can see with his A2 skill there. And again, that's why we built him in that reflex set, so he's getting off that A2 as much as humanly possible so that he can really take care of business and actually be a good secondary damage dealer in this team. So let's see where we end up, man. I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead and just cut to the chase and see where the damage numbers end up. 19 million being the total damage number to beat. Oh my god, man. Here we go, dude. The Head of Torment just popped up, so anytime anybody sniffs the Head of Torment, it tries to place a True Fear on our guys, the Shemale is cleansing that instantly and converting it into a 10 meter boost on the Tholin, right? So you're going to see the Tholin's 10 meter just constantly be getting boosted anytime anybody even sniffs the Head of Torment, and so that's where all that's going to come from, and that's why we run the Tholin as the aura lead, because now once the Head of Torment pops out, oh my god, dude. Like, the Tholin's going to go to a whole other level in terms of 10 meter boost. Just the amount of turns that he's getting off is going to be absolutely crazy. I mean, look at it. No, he was eaten. I can't believe it. Oh, Shemale, bust him out. Okay, but I just wanted to show that briefly in action. Let's just go ahead and skip towards the end of the fight now, man. Oh, god. The run's about to end, man. The Head of Wrath got increased attack buff, and like 3 attacks in a row, the Nekmo failed to place decreased attack. Which is like, I mean, you're talking like sub 1% odds of that happen. Okay, maybe not that low, but it's a very, very low chance. Nekmothar has a very, very high land rate, decreased attack on his attack all enemies A1 if the target's into any debuffs, but yeah, we're gonna get smacked up. For God's sake, Nekmo, the run was going so good. I'm actually out of time. I can't afford to start the run over at this point. It's a brutal 1 key though. So that's great. It's actually easily a brutal 1 key. We could have kept on going. This team is probably capable of like 60 or 70 million damage really before it starts running out of time and the Devour start coming out too quickly and stuff. which is a bloody good start. It's a good start, man. Considering using a Seeker, a non-reliable Provoker champion, you know. Yeah, there's still room for improvement here. So it's very, very promising. And most importantly, is more than double the total damage that we've been able to do before in Brutal on this account. Okay, let's go up and finish up the run here, man. We can end the battle, check out the damage numbers a little bit. Honestly, I'd expect the Shamil to have done reasonable damage as well. About 7 million damage from him, 24 million damage from the Thorlin Foulbeard. So obviously the Thorlin just getting massively, massively boosted by the Shamil. But the Shamil doing enough damage with his A2 to break the Thorlin out of the Hydra's belly when he gets devoured is all we need. Let's go ahead and save this result. Good stuff. We've also then got the Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord Clan Boss team, which, as you can see, Yagoon has put a couple of keys into Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord, dealing about 42 million damage-ish per key. And so let's see what we can do with a new and refined team with these champions now rebuilt. I tested this a little bit in a previous account takeover video, but now that I've rebuilt a bunch of the champions, who knows? Ooh, I do need to rebuild the Farrakhan real quick, though. Speed's a little low, his defense is very low. Okay, so the Farrakhan after rebuild is going to gain a little bit of speed, 500 defense. Everything else is going to be about samesies. Let's go ahead and lock this in as a preset. He's not using a relic. You know what? We'll leave him out of a relic for now. Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord Clan Boss, 43 million damage is the damage total to beat, and we get, after rebuilding all of these champions and switching up the team by quite a lot as well. Again, I've already covered this in a previous takeover video on this account. Oh, there it is. We've surpassed the old Demon Lord damage that we were trying to beat from like the old team, so let's go. I honestly think that this team could one-key Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord with better gear. Better defense stats, faster speeds, stuff like that, you know. I think this team can actually do it. Let's see where we end up. Oh my god, dude. We're pushing on 60 million damage here. Dude, recently in takeovers, can I just pat myself on the back a little bit? My Demon Lord Clan Boss team creation. I mean, it helps when I've got an account like this to work with. Obviously, fully booked legendaries and stuff is a joy to work with. But my god, they've been doing a lot better than even I thought they were gonna do. We are on track to one-key Ultra Nightmare here, man. Like, double the amount of damage that we were doing with the former teams that Mr. Yagoon was using on this account. Just after rejigging the team, and now some big old champion rebuilds, you know? Let's... Oh god, ooh, okay, decreased attack fell off the boss. See, as soon as I start getting all confident and cocky, this is what happens, man. Can we survive just a little bit longer here, though? I'll tell you what, man, let's see. Oh, God, okay, so we're gonna crash out at 66 million damage. Okay, if this is Void Affinity Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord, and it doesn't have the extra damage that Magic Affinity has available to it, and we weren't weak hitting with the Mikey's decreased attack every now and again, this easily one-keys Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord Clan Boss. That's awesome. And on that bombshell, that is where we're gonna leave this account takeover video, man. My work here is done. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this one, man. Hope that Mr. Yagoon enjoyed this one. You know, his account right here. I think that we're doing a pretty... I'm very, very proud of myself what we're doing with this account here today, man. It's been great. Hey, if you're looking to create a new raid account, make sure to get that done right now by using the beginner promo links down below this video at the top of the description box, man. Use the link to create a new raid account for all the free stuff that you see on screen right now. It's the best beginner promo link going. And I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.